Alright, you got some new stuff to look at. We finally made progress. Thank you, Fando Man. I most likely wouldn't have found it if I didn't find your video. I'm glad you made a video on it. The Eye, is it a creator or a destroyer of the universe? Do I want to find out? Mysterious planet that spewed out a deadly substance that was contained in water worlds and comets. I found Daetra's body. At his projection pool, Daetra attempted to warn the others of the interloper, but they already knew about it. Daetra was able to get Solanum to be at the Quantum Moon's 6th location as the interloper arrived. Okay. There. I want to try meeting Solanum now. Oh, slow that down. Okay. Oh, perfect. Not right now, though. I want to get as far north as possible. This should work. Right here. Perfect. Alright, close that. Let's go to Timberhearth. This will do. I don't think there's a lot of things in the way here. Okay, to the northernmost point, the North Pole, right here. Come on. There you are. There we go. Alright, Solanum. I got some things I need to talk to you about. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but it's a good attempt. Okay. Identify. You. I'm Solanum, an Omai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. This is the Quantum Moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting the celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the Quantum Moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. Identify me. I never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Leave that there. We're gonna put that away, and we're gonna swap it out with that. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here. However, perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. Have you encountered the quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually become quantum too. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed to be close to the eye. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. You and me. We do not have much in common. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I do not fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday. But I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive past the journey's reached its end. So we put you back. And I start combining this stuff. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant's Deep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. Similarly malleable. What in the world? From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What could you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Is this your first time on the quantum moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Okay. I think that was everything. Did I do you in the eye? Did I do me in the quantum moon? I already did you in the eye. Okay. I did me in the quantum moon. Identify and explain. These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. Alright. Thank you. So if I do that, then I get rejected back onto the eye. But if I call it back, I get spat out at Timber Hearth. Uh-oh! Well, I didn't quite mean for that, but it's what happened. Where's my ship? What are you doing way out here? Oh, boy. Well, there's only one real way of fixing this. Perfect. Let's wake back up. Okay, well, I don't think I gained anything from talking to Solanum. If anything, I lost time. Okay. I know what I need to do. I saw something there. What was that? Whatever it wasn't the stranger. Okay. I need to get in. I need to finish this off. Perfect. Oof. I've come here for this, and I'm courteous. I will shut the door. There. Go up, please. Okay. I just need to find the shuttle crusher. And then I need to book it to the secluded structure. We're finally putting an end to this. We're going to meet Friend. There it is. Alright. Come on. Part 1's done. Part 2. Crush the ship. Crush it. Part 3. Book it to the secluded structure. We gotta go. Down, 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 down. Shoot, that got broken. Okay, gotta go. Come on, blow up. Blow up. Don't kill me in the process. Okay. Hello, friend. Is this... This is the mansion, isn't it? It is! We're above the mansion. But with Nomai scrolls. Absolute ton of them. Oh. It's the eye. That's the painting, but it's scratched out. I thought I heard a footstep. There's green light right there. From something. Okay. Let's keep going. Uh, what are you doing? Hi. Artifact does not fit. What? Are you... Daetra, prisoner, friend, explain, me. What? Explain, friend. Hello there, my name is Friend. That is what Daetra called me before I understood his language. The simulation is now our home. We are all spooky ghosts. My elders decayed willingly, but the youngest died mysteriously and simultaneously. I wish I could understand your language. What happened? Did something happen to the Nomai too? When Daetra explained to me what friend meant and asked for my real name, I told him friend was fine. My old name never fit me anyway, I felt. We traveled here in search of the eye of the universe, and I wish we never discovered it. The eye has only burnt us. A friend of mine let out the eye signal and was decayed and imprisoned in this simulation. A long while passed, and when the Nomai arrived, all of our elders had decayed into this simulation, with just the youngest still left alive outside. Hearing of the Nomai's arrival, our decayed elders burned the remaining archived codes for our prisoner's vault. I planned to free him, and the others outside wanted to help. We are not all monsters, I hope you can believe, but we discovered there was nothing we could do now. The controls raising our prisoner's submerged structure out of our vessel's water were destroyed by one of our elders at some point. Raising it outside also raises a simulated version of the structure, allowing access to the underground from within the simulation, and letting our prisoner leave to join the rest of the decayed when freed. So even if we freed him from his vault, he would still be trapped underground. And so, I never saw him again. I try not to think about what he has gone through. This is not easy for me to say, but I hope he is no longer alive. The alternate seems much worse. Alternative. Daetra. Ha! You explain him to me. You explain him to me. He was a good friend to me, but not always to his clan, or to himself. Part of me wishes he escaped this star system, but I know that is improbable. A long while has passed since I was with him on Dark Bramble. However, this might seem strange. It still feels recent somehow. Hypothesis: you can only make so many unique memories here. After a long enough while, the days and months and thousands of years all blend together. You're in my home star system, a simulation of it. This was built for one to be a while, as we searched for a new home. However, over time, more and more of us, our elders, decayed irreversibly into this simulation. There were very few of us left alive outside, mostly the youngest when the Nomai arrived. After our decayed elders suggested we silently observe the Nomai to ensure the eye was not found. Please make yourself at home and stay for as long a while as you like. I would avoid the others, however. I'm curious, how are you here? Are you from the outside star system, or are you from elsewhere like us? I've been exploring our structures on the surface of Dark Bramble. The planet used to be whole, can you imagine? On our vessel, we did not notice it broke until a while after it had. Daetra hypothesized the eye signal bounced around in Dark Bramble before reaching the Nomai. Why they warped there instead? Have you found Daetra or his body? When he wasn't searching around inside Dark Bramble, he was usually in his study tower observatory I helped build. Oh, it has a security measure. I remember that. An over-the-curious young Nomai event occasionally visited him. I wonder why Solanum never visited. Anyway, he used my quantum shard gift to effect the observatory's door. So to enter, you must not be looking at the door. Well, I wish I came here then. This always felt like Endgame. I didn't want to go into Endgame. Daetra and prisoner. Daetra did not like the sound of our prisoner, seeing how he released the eye signal despite hearing of the vision of the eye destroying the universe. One thing they have in common, when I wish they did not, is becoming big, fluffy bundles of anger due to the eye. Daetra did not care much for the eye. A while away from his clan, he built up an anger towards them. He had a big falling out with a Nomai, Yara, I believe. Our prisoner believed with unbreakable confidence that the eye was pure good. Seeing the others hide it away, he viewed them as fearful, evil, and idiotic. Him and I told them we were not afraid of the eye, but I suppose it is easy to call others afraid, say they are not able to accept their truth despite you not knowing everything either. Daetra and friend. Daetra. We met for similar but opposite reasons. After my other friend was imprisoned, I felt very burnt inside, and I ran. Fortunately, Daetra was quite welcoming. Our opposing views on the eye was surprisingly not an issue between us. Hypothesis: Daetra's true issues were with something else. He was, however, quite disappointed to hear our vessel was not able to travel intergalactically. Not the escape pod he was hoping for. Sometimes I wish we had ran away, us together into the galaxy, but it was only a thought. Friend and prisoner. A long while ago, the one we call our prisoner used to be my friend. He would tell me how he wished to set the wrongs of our elders right by releasing the eye signal. I didn't realize he was serious. I miss him. Friend and me. Hello there, you're a curious being. It is nice to meet you. A long while has passed since anyone new has come here. I am glad that translator device of yours made it over. The simulation is strange with what it decides to bring over. Perhaps all my Nomai writing made the simulation recognize the device. Now what do I combine? I think that's it. What about me and prisoner? I feel like I should be more excited. You might be able to free my friend. But in one way or another, I know he is no longer with us. What about prisoner and Daetra? Where'd this Daetra stone go? How'd I put it there? Okay. I already did that. That might be everything. think that is everything. Well, it was nice to meet you. Oh, weird. That is weird. I wonder, what does Nomite text look like? Invisible. This just leads me down here. Well, out we go. There is really nothing left for me to do. So I guess I just fall asleep. We gotta meet friend finally.